Hello everyone and welcome to a speed build on my channel Gabby's side, and today we are building a bar actually. Something a little bit different. I love to build community lots though, so I'm really happy to be able to build a bar on The Sims for you guys today, and it's for our Newcrest world actually. Oh, actually yes. Uh, sorry guys, I haven't spoken a lot today. Isn't that stupid to say even? But I feel like some days I don't even speak as much anymore. Anyway, today we're building a bar. It's for our Newcrest world where we are doing a Build Newcrest Legacy challenge, and it's fun. It's fun. One of our Sims, whose name I have now forgotten, Darwin, he has the aspiration of, being a mixologist and opening up his own bar in the world of Newcrest, because we don't have one right now. And yeah, so each generation builds up something in the game, right? So yeah, Darwin is nice enough to build us a bar with the help of an architect known as Gabby, yours truly. No, it's if he did hire me as an architect and this is the result of it, I would say get a refund. Sorry, I'm very distracted. There's a man outside right now, and I don't know who he is, and he's saying, oh, he's gonna walk his dog on a residential road. Okay, that's not creepy. I don't think he lives here. He just got out of his car and took his dog out. Anyway, okay, so the sound was messed up and music was coming out from the PC, and now it's fixed, so I'm sorry. I feel like a mess today. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm getting distracted. The sound is messed up. Oh, goodness. It's just one of those days. It's one of those days. But you know what? I'm not gonna refilm it. I learned my lesson, guys. I can't remember what build it was anymore, but I did the intro about 10 times. And do you know what happened? Do you know what happened at the end? I ended up using the very first take. Anyway, so back to what I was saying about the build now that everything's working and I'm not distracted. This is for Darwin. So he's a mixologist and he wants to open up his own bar. We don't really have a budget in this. I actually didn't even see how much it costs in total. We'll check that soon. But I am planning to take that away from the family. I want it to be quite realistic. So I would feel like he built up this home a little bit earlier on. And then now that he's finished sort of his career, or close to finishing his career, he's gonna renovate the lot, or, just furnish it the way that he would want it to be. But at the same time, I didn't want it to look too new. The problem that I have with the Build Newcrest challenge right now is that, obviously, realistically thinking, all of the buildings would be new, right? Because we're building up Newcrest. But I just don't like the look of really modern and really new looking buildings. I want it to look lived in. I want it to look cozy and warm. So yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense. But whatever. I just imagine that maybe the buildings were already there and they buy them and refurnish them, or maybe they build the buildings and I don't know, maybe this is how they're gonna look a little later on in the gameplay. Who knows? But yeah, so that's kind of what I was going for. The bar itself, it doesn't look too much like a bar. I was really inspired just by like a British pub, or just a pub in the UK somewhere. It doesn't have to be British, but it just gave me so much nostalgia, and I love pubs. It feels so, cozy there, and the food is always great in a pub, and I just miss England. Can you guys tell? Just going on and about Iran about how great it is. But I mean, they are really great. I miss England. I wish I could go back. I'm really having just bad homesickness right now. But I think it's just, after everything that's happened, we all are a little bit for either for our homes or, just to travel. We're all feeling that. So, but yeah, so that's why I thought, you know what? We're gonna build a pub in The Sims today. And it's still a bar, it gets the job done. Um, and I did add a kitchen. I added one of those, what are they called? I don't know, but the chefs can cook in them. It's like really a chef station, I think. I think that's what it's actually called. I'm not sure. But what that means is that you could make the slot into a restaurant if you wanted to. So you could have either, either have it be a bar or a restaurant. Though I didn't put the waiter things, so you would have to put that in yourself if you wanted to make it into a bar, restaurant. I mean, it is a bar right now. But so yeah, I don't know if they're gonna use the chef station at the moment because it's not really a restaurant. But you know what? It's good to have options. So it's there if you guys want to use it in that way. Or if not, you can just get rid of the chef station. But I just thought it was quite nice to have that there. A lot of the time, again, in a pub, you would, order some food or snacks. And they do serve snacks from the bar in The Sims. So it would just make sense to have a kitchen, right? And I liked it having that open sort of style inside the pub, so you could see when your food is being cooked and when it's finished and stuff. I also made a little staff room downstairs, but I will show that to you guys at the end. We'll have a little tour around the place. I actually had to really cut down the video because I am a really, really slow builder on The Sims. It takes me forever to build something, and even if I put it on really high speed, it doesn't help because I always go back and change things, and I get lost in the debug menu for hours, it feels like. It's like, where's Gabby? Oh, she's in the debug menu again. Get her out of there, please. Oh, I love the debug menu though. I wish it was more organized. I think that would save me so much time. So yeah. Anyway, onto the upstairs of the building. Here we're gonna have like a really nice chill out area. So the downstairs, I can imagine it being really noisy and really, there's people at the bar, like there's a lot going on downstairs. Upstairs is where you can come up and watch a little bit of football. Again, this would usually be on the downstairs level, but I had the second floor anyway, so I was like, you know what, I'll make this sort of the more football lovers little hangout place. They can come up here with their drinks and just watch a bit of football, but also they can play. There's what is that called, the little football? Oh man, why can't I think today? I have no idea. Foosball, I think, right? Foosball table. I bet you guys are just like, Gabby, come on, it's foosball. I'm sorry, I'm slow today. So yeah, foosball, chess, and oh yes, I like this a lot. This was a little bit unrelated to a pub or a bar, to be honest, but I just added it for a bit of fun. I added like a little karaoke, and then you have those really big sofas, I guess, in that room as well. So I don't know, a lot of Sims can just come and hang out here. This would actually be a really, really nice place to take your Sims for their birthday, like a birthday celebration or just a party, a work party maybe. That might be cool. I actually haven't done that. Work parties, that would actually be really nice, I think, in The Sims. But I don't really know a lot of my colleagues usually, which is also maybe not so good. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should try that in the next legacy challenge part. But yeah, no, so I don't know. I think the upstairs, I didn't like it as much as the downstairs, but because for me it just doesn't feel as cozy here. But at the same time, I thought it gets the job done. It has everything that I wanted to have here, so it's fine. Also guys, very, very happy to say I didn't use a lot of CC. I did use a little bit, I'm sorry, but I didn't use as much in this one. I usually do love to use CC, but I thought maybe it makes it easier for you guys in case you want to download it. The CC that I did use, as far as I can remember, I used one, but I'm sure there's something else, but I don't know what it is anymore. But I definitely used at least one, and that was downstairs. There was like a piano, and in The Sims you can either have those really big pianos like a grand piano or the really small like digital keyboard. So there's no in between of an actual piano being the size of a digital keyboard in The Sims right now, which I now have one. I have one installed, and it's the Florence pack, I believe, by Felix Andre, and it's on Patreon right now in case you guys wanted to get it as well. But I can understand that maybe not everyone will, of course, so in case you can't or you don't want to, Just beware that there's no piano then in the lot, but you can easily fit one in. To be honest, you could even just get rid of one of the tables downstairs because you have a lot of tables anyway, to be honest. So yeah, so that's easily fixable, I would say. But I just wanted to let you guys know. As far as I know, that's the only CC I've used, but if we spot something else, I'll let you guys know, and I'll try to link it down below, basically. But yeah, so this build was really a lot of CC, not when she just says, guys, there's no CC. Yeah, there's a lot of CC actually, guys. No. Sorry guys, no, there's not a lot of CC, not at all. There's only one, as far as we know. There's a lot of debug items, that's what I was going with. There's a lot of debug in this build because I love to use that actually for the outdoors. I forgot how much I enjoy just putting debug items. It feels, actually it does feel a little bit like CC because those are some items that I haven't seen for maybe, I don't know, a year at least, you know, you just never see them and then you're like, oh, okay, that's new, I'll try that. So I really like that, and that's probably why it took me so long to build this, but I think in the end it pays off. It all came together in the end. And the color scheme outside, it was a little bit of like a white color, a brown color, a black, white, black, and dark brown, and brick. Yeah, those kinds of textures and colors, which came together as well, I think, I hope. I wasn't too sure about the white floors, so I do tone them down a little bit, but I think in the end it came out alright. And this is when I was really struggling with the roofing and the color scheme. It just was not going well, and I kind of just went with it. It was scary, but I went with it. Like with the darker tones, because I usually don't really like to go as dark. I just feel like it, maybe for a modern build, but for a more traditional build, I was thinking, oh no, I'm not sure. But actually it was okay, guys, you know. I was brave and it paid off, I think. So yeah, no, the roofing, oh my goodness, that was a nightmare. I filmed this over 2 days, so the first part, the interior and everything, was on one day, and I tried the roof then, and then I came back the next day and I tried the roof again. And I think in the end it looks okay, but I don't know why it was so difficult. It was that like weird circular edge, and I just couldn't. I was struggling. So I cut a lot of the roofing parts out, but you know, if you guys do want tips for roofing, I don't know, don't come to me. Just so bad at it. I'm so bad at it, and I always say to myself, like, I really need to learn how to roof, but I never take the time, so we're just gonna have to deal with what we have, guys, you know. But yeah, no, I love the shape of the lot. In the end, I do like it. I really do like it. I can't wait to take my Sims here as well. This is exactly what we needed in the world, and I forgot how much, you know, a bar is useful in the Sims. It's really a nice hangout spot, because now we have like a museum, which, you know, you wouldn't go to every day with your friends. We've got a park, which again, not much that you can do there really unless you're a child. We have a gym, which, you know, if you're not an active sim, nah. So now it's like, okay, now we have an actual hangout space for everyone, which is great. And yeah, the cut now, you can see there's a lot more greenery and stuff as well, and bushes and everything, and lights. That's because of the little jump between the recording sessions. As I mentioned, I recorded this over 2 days, so the next part is just, yeah, me on the next day. So I did a little bit of camera because it was just taking so long anyway, and I thought, you know what, I'll just get a few bits out of debug. But you can see me here just having a look at debug anyway. I would always recommend this. You know, it's there anyway, use it however you would want to, but I like to just browse it and pick things out. I don't know the debug well enough to just, you know, straight away find something that I really, really want, but yeah, usually it takes me a little while, but I think it pays off. I like it. I enjoy using it. So yeah, actually, we do have the bar. Inside it's just a normal bar, you know, TV, etc. area, and then we actually have a outdoor space, and you have some outdoor seating here. I didn't put a bar because I don't know, I mean, we could have, couldn't we? Like a barbecue, sorry. Did I say bar? Oh. I did mean a barbecue. We don't have a barbecue. But you could easily pop one in. I don't know. I thought, you know, our Sims would just eat inside and stuff, but I mean, they could definitely go outside and do a barbecue, but really that wouldn't be allowed, right? In a public lot like a bar, to just bring your own food and start grilling it. So yeah, the outdoor space is just some tables and seating, which is cool because you could just bring out your bar drinks and food outside, I guess. And there's also a little playground. And you know what? I'm thinking of redoing the gym that I built for this world of Newcrest, just because I don't think it's very kid friendly. And I know it's a gym, right? So I shouldn't really worry too much. But at the same time, I would love the whole family to just go to these lots, because, you know, it takes quite a while to even travel between lots in The Sims. And when you do, and you're just there with one Sim out of like 5 because you've got kids, you might just want to bring them along sometimes. And now it's a little bit difficult too. So I don't know, I'm thinking of redoing that, because here I liked having a little playground at the back. You know, if you want to bring your kids, you can. And you can spend a little bit longer here and socialize and stuff together. So especially if you make this a restaurant, then it's easily accessible for everyone, basically, you know. So yeah, no, I don't know, I kind of like the idea of making it a bit more kid friendly, just to suit everyone's play styles and families. Yeah, because I do like doing that myself, to be honest. Like in the Snowy Escape world, for example, I might have to redo some of the lots, because I just find it so difficult to go anywhere with your kids. Like, they can go sledding and skiing, but after that it's like, oh, what do we do now? There's not much to do for the kids. So yeah, it might be nice actually. But so yeah, this place will have a little playground. Nothing crazy, just a little one, but you know, it's something. And there's also like an outdoor stage where there's going to be like a performers stage, basically. So your Sims can bring their guitar. I think it's only a guitar actually. I don't think you can bring anything else. Maybe the digital keyboard, maybe violin. That could, maybe singing. I'm not actually sure. We'll have to test it out. But yeah, so they'll be able to bring an instrument and basically perform for the other Sims. And they're on a little stage, you know, which is cool. I like the idea of this. I would love, you know, to imagine that Darwin, the Sim that we're building this for, that he's like very community. I don't know what the term I'm looking for is, but let's just say that he cares about the community and he would love to work a lot of the time with his community and help them, you know, help them by just letting out his space basically for them so they can perform and stuff. I don't think he would even like charge them too much, probably not at all. And then yeah, it's kind of a win-win deal. A win-win deal for both. And especially actually for his sister Amy. She's really trying to get into like the arts and music, so I can imagine her coming down here and maybe performing herself. And Darwin would love that. He would love to have his, you know, one of his siblings come down here and perform. So yeah, that was what I was going with. But obviously, if you guys download this, then you know you can use the space however you want it, however you want to. I was actually considering, before the stage, I was considering doing like an outdoor cinema thing, and I don't know, I would really love to do that. I don't know where we're gonna do that though, because we don't really have a space anymore to do that in. But maybe, because I think what I have left now to build is like a lounge, a nightclub, and something else. I don't know. Wait, we don't have a museum. We have a library, so maybe a museum as well. That's what's left. But yeah, in those lots, I don't know if you know, a outdoor cinema would really suit the lot type. So but maybe I'll do a build actually, because that's giving me a nice idea to do like a really cool outdoor, just like a full-on outdoor lot type. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe that could actually be in Solani. That would make a lot of sense in Solani because it's a bit warmer and you can actually stay outside the whole time and it won't like rain. Whereas here it'd probably be a bit risky in Newcrest, you know, you might get a little bit of rain or something. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll consider that. That might be cool. But yeah, so here's the little kiddie area. I love the little arch as well going there. I think that was so cute. I hope they can use it though. We'll have to play a test this. I always do like a few risky things and I'm like, oh my god, is it gonna work? Usually does though, surprisingly. But yeah, we'll have to play a test it. I also don't know what's going on with the fences because before they used to like clip to certain, I don't even know what to call it. But you know, there used to be like a certain number, so it's like, okay, each I shouldn't be communicating today. But yeah, now it's like they just continue from where you go. Just someone stop this lady. She's not making any sense. But I hope some of you know what I mean. The fences have changed in the game. And I don't know if I like it. Because now whenever I get rid of one and I try to like put more down, it's like, oh no, now we're gonna become a 2 instead of a 1 grid space. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. But yeah, that's my rant about the fences, which made absolutely no coherent sense, but that's okay. So yeah, I think pretty much we're close to the end. I do add a lot of greenery around here. I really enjoy adding lots of greenery into like public spaces, especially, you know, because I would love to imagine that you just come outside here and it's so fresh green and sunshiny, and I don't know, it just makes me happy. It makes me happy to see lots of greenery. So I did go a little bit crazy outside here, but I think it looks nice in the end. And after it's done, guys, we're gonna take a little tour together through the building and just, you know, talk about what we see the final result. I didn't include everything in the speed build, like the toilets and the staff room, etc. So it'll be nice to just have a little peek around and see how it came out. So I think we'll go over and do that now. Okay, so here we are. I just noticed how stupid the roof looks from this angle, but you know what? We're just gonna ignore it. I might try to just salvage it, okay? I'll try. But yeah, so this is what it looks like from the outside. I'm very happy with it. You know, I wanted there to be like a street view into the bar and also for the people inside to be able to people watch outside, which is great. Right, so this is sort of the entryway from the street level, and then you come on in. And here I wanted there to be like a little book corner, because I would imagine that people would like leave their books here and stuff, and you could just pick one up and maybe replace it with another one for someone else. A little umbrella. We could actually have a few rugs here, I just noticed, but I can add that in later. And then yeah, this is the main indoor space. So you'll have like a bustling kitchen in there. You'll have a busy bar area here. And then over here, of course, is that CC piano I was telling you guys about. Isn't that wonderful? That's great. And if we come down this way, the right door here is the toilet. And then it's just, you know, just a cozy little toilet. Nothing, I mean, this isn't very cozy. But, you know, again, it gets the job done. And here we have a staff room, just a few things. And this one definitely looks like it's aged a little bit more than the other rooms, because, you know, no one really takes that good care of it. And over here we've got our lovely kitchen. So again, you would see outside of the kitchen as well, which is pretty cool. Then if we go up the stairs, here you see sort of the main upstairs area straight away. It's very open, which I quite like as well, and you'll get the fire going here, of course. There's a few mirrors here. I'm a bit annoyed that one is clipping, but I could maybe put it down a little bit. But yeah, I like the design of the 3 sort of different mirrors in here. And yeah, just a nice sort of area. This is the karaoke place, and then here you've got sort of the main watching football, playing a bit of chess, playing a bit of foosball or darts in the corner here. So yeah, I think that came out pretty nice. The toilet here is literally the same. I just copy and pasted it. So if you go outside from the door here, you've got this little seating area over here. A tree that's very aggressively trying to get through. I made this little like gazebo area, I guess, you know, where it's just covered by lots of nice leaves and stuff. Again, I would feel a little bit scared here, to be honest, because wouldn't there be like bugs coming down on you? I don't know. We're not gonna question it. We're just gonna appreciate how it looks. And a few lights as well, so in the night it does light up quite nicely. And then over here, you know, I would imagine this says like the singer that's performing today, or the artist, etc., the comedian, whatever it is. Here we've got a little kids corner with some grass so they can just play. Not real grass, I must admit. We're guilty of not having real grass. But yeah, it's just a nice area for the kids, and a few more like balls and stuff there they could play with. And then here is the stage, and then you can just sit there as well, or on the benches on the side, and just watch the performance happen, which would be really, really nice. I'm gonna go and fix that roof now, and wish me luck. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you very, very soon for the next part. Bye bye.